what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah.
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Hello and welcome in to another edition of Your Show. My name is Gary, and this still, as far as we are aware of, the only show originating out of Saskatoon on the internet that goes live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, scheduled viewing just like we grew up with. And boy, oh boy, do we ever love kicking the show off with that, because that means we're doing something different, and that's how you stand out in this crazy world we currently live in. And a big, huge thank you to you, whether you're watching or you're listening in your vehicle or however you consume this content. It means the world to us as we continue our quest to make this world a better place, to remind everyone, hey, let's all just chill out a little bit. Let's just be nice to each other. Okay? It's so easy to do, but so hard to apply in real life. Just be nice. Those golden rules. Treat others how you want to be treated. It goes such a long way now, more than ever. And to continue to thank you for that, we have a camera that is also the greatest camera in the history of any cameras ever invented. Gosh, she's so cute. To thank you for continuing this movement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say hello yet again to another edition of the Maggie Cam. See what she's up to today. Hey, get out of there. Come on now. Doing some grooming, I guess. Look at her go. Well done, Margaret. Such a playful pup. I'll tell you, she's really having a lot of problems going inside as her last little bits of snow piles are melting away, and she just can't believe it. So she's trying to get every last little second in. God, she's so cute. With the snow. All right, let's tell you a little bit more about our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. Morgan Freeman, take it away. Oh, I see a Zoom guest showing up. That's awesome, too. Mark, not you. Hey, come back here. Hey, come here, you. Come on. Back in frame. Over here. Come on. This way. Right over here. In case you ever wonder if we're going live, this is the answer that you will always have. Are you going to stay there? Okay. All right. We'll do it the hard way. Sometimes we get a little diva-y, and that's all right. Oh, and now she's come back. Here she goes. There it is. Claim your spot. All right. Mr. Freeman, take it away.
We good? Check, 1, 2. Boy, oh boy, Gary, it seems like she's very rambunctious today.
Yeah, I think it's the spring fever there, Mr. Morgan Freeman. Back to work, please.
Please, you got it. The Maggie Cam, as always, proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pets natural grocer. We are all about supporting small businesses, mom and pop shops, local businesses. As the big corporations try to take you for everything you got, there's a human element that they don't have. Well, I'll tell you, our friends at Pet Planet on 8th Street do have that element. Mike and Rochelle run the place. Incredible human beings doing good, which is what we are all about. And once you walk through those doors, boy, oh boy, does your experience ever get better. Whether it's Leroy, their greeting dog, with a bed right beside the door, who will walk you right up to the till and walk you through your shopping experience. Or whether it's all the deals they have every Tuesday. They have bones on sale every Thursday. They have treats on sale. Brand new right now, they have grooming services. You can get your puppy groomed just like Margaret here. They even shaved her stump and gave her a free toy for just $60. An incredible deal, just $60 for that blowout. They have all sorts of those services ready to go for you. They have all the dry foods her heart desires. They have the raw foods and the fridges at the back. They have the most affordable puppy spa in the universe in-house at Pet Planet on 8th Street. We are, again, for about the 7th time now getting into muddy puppy season, so if they need a little cleanup, they got you covered. They also have all those beds and crates and exercise bands, all the stuff you need for your pup. 2 full toy walls you can walk them right up to so they can pick their toy out. They have a fashion aisle full of all the latest puppy fashion, all the jerseys your heart desires strewn throughout the store, and so so much more. Most importantly, you know they care because they understand it's tough to get through into a business during traditional business hours when you are running a family and a home and a job and all that stuff. So they stay open late and on weekends because they know it's tough out there and they can. Thanks to Kirsten and Chris for that. So it is time for you to make the change. If you are sick of the big corporations shaking you down and you want to support the city that you live in, this is where it starts. Head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocery.
Well done, Marge. I'll tell you, maybe a little less grooming during your spotlight, but either way. Welcome to it, Wednesday, the Wednesday edition. Did I say, we got Venom on the ones and Tuesday. I don't think I said Wednesday, did I? I think I called it, did I call it Monday? I felt like a Monday. Might have been a Monday. Came in way too hot there. Wednesday edition of your show. All right, now we're nailing it. I hope it's been very, very good to you as we are going to have a lot of fun today. Our first guest has already arrived. Normally we have the All the Way Around table every Wednesday, which is sort of our sports show, which we all love so incredibly much. But with no Coach One today, not sure where he's at. He joins us from Australia every Wednesday. He is out for today. Mr. Baseball will be in. He said he'll be a little late. I got his triangle ready to go right here for when it's sing-along time, so he'll be doing that. And we do have the third member, fourth co-host. We're all co-hosts of this team. A man who is the busiest man on planet Earth. A man who lives in his white truck. Not really, but it feels like it because he's in it all the time. That's a lot of time to be in a truck, driving to all the sports, driving to all the work, and all the other stuff that life throws at you. And he is here with us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to put your hands together for Coach Kamatu. Heyo! Hello, old friend.
Doing today?
Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's not Monday, it's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah.
How's the feed right now?
Very good. It came in a little ice cold, and now you're smooth as silk.
That might change when I start driving.
Of course. That's fair. Where are you off to today? What's going on?
I'm in Rostern, actually. I'm at the Sunrise Palace Mennonite nursing home where I drove one of the guys that I work with to the job site so he could load the roof.
Oh, nice. You're such a good employee. You know that? Such a big heart.
I also tried. I noticed that I'm far away, and you guys beat me about having my phone fall all over the place. So I invent. You know how you can buy those things on the Amazons, or you go to a place where you buy phones and things, and they have little contraptions that stick to stuff.
I do. Did you get one?
So I don't, but I have a pair of Vans water shoes.
Oh yeah.
That have holes in them. So I have my my charger going through one of the holes. It's charging my phone, and then I have the phone set up in my foot. It's like perfect. I don't need one now.
I was wondering what you were doing there because I saw you pop up on the big screen, and you're sort of bumbling, fumbling, mumbling all the way down the sideline there, and you nailed it. So congratulations on the beautiful, new and improved phone holder for your dash. You look great. You look
Check this out.
What do you got? Oh, hey! Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first appearance, I believe, of the original Neon Flamingos logo. Let me explain this to you real quick. That is not just a skeleton. That is the skeleton of I was going to say late Brett Hall, still very alive, but Brett Hall dropping a knee onto a flamingo's neck, hence a knee on a flamingo. But all the colors were neon as well. That's what started. Was that you and O-Dog that put that together? Who put that logo together?
Yeah, on the 11th Street apartment, I believe.
Yeah, that was a party.
The guys were talking about making a rec hockey team. I think it was Chris Olsen.
Yes.
I think it's your favorite tattoo artist, Joey Shedden.
Love me some Joey.
I believe there was the guy that drew this logo up, Brad Bouthelette.
Bouthelette. What a great name.
Bouthelette. And then there was, who else was there? I think Chris Moffat was hanging out, and I believe
a great guy.
Brian Matson, Biz, was there too, who I just saw for the first time in 15 years, 2 days ago.
Of course. How's he doing?
2 days ago.
Doing good?
He's doing good. Yeah, he's got 4 kids, and he's homeschooling those kids, which makes sense. And no offense to the school systems. And yeah, he's doing good. He looks good.
Awesome.
He's out of the plastic business, and he's doing some farming now.
Beautiful.
So good for him. But it's funny. The guy that drew this logo, I mean, besides Olsen, I don't think he could draw very well. But he was. We got a phone call coming in about baseball. Going to have to not accept that.
Oh no.
Sent to voicemail.
Right.
Brad wasn't a big time artist, but it's pretty funny that he's the one that drew the logo, and he spent a lot of time.
Well,
Heart and soul.
It's got a story. Not too many. Well, I guess most logos do have stories, but that one's a special one. I'll tell you, that apartment, I got a couple of real fond memories of making some Orange Julius runs, picking up hot dogs and Orange Julius's from the mall, and lots of really fun times in that apartment. Man.
Where would you get an Orange Julius from?
We had coupons. I'll never forget it. It was like the best day ever. We were hanging out, doing our thing, and then it's like, man, I got these coupons. And then we went and got some Orange Julius. Again, something that I remember no one else will, just because it was like, man, I didn't know we could get hot dogs from Orange Julius, and we did. So a little bit about growing up in this city. This is what we mean by being local. We tell you stories about apartments on 11th Street and about logos originating here. And the jersey, man, how many different Flamingos jerseys did we end up with? I'm not going to say done. I shouldn't say end up with. Do we have is what I'm going to say, because I still feel like we can get some sort of form of the Flamingos back together.
There's the OG green.
Yeah.
And then we made these shirts and a whole bunch of things, and we'd have little steak nights and fundraisers and giveaways, which is pretty funny for a rec hockey team.
Yeah.
Like not senior hockey, like just a rec team.
We pay the money to play. Very recreational.
And then
the North Stars one that we had. I loved.
Well, then everything was like North Stars. The North Stars kind of didn't work out. It was kind of like Alberta Golden Bears colors. There was a little bit of a mishap, but it still looked good. Yeah. And then we had the
one with the V-neck?
Dallas Stars black one with the laces.
Yeah, that's.
And then we had that was Jeff Mortenson's favorite.
Gio.
And then we had and then Wayne Renas sponsored. He wanted
so handsome.
He wanted the new Dallas Stars ones, not the neon ones, but the green. But he wanted white, so we got white ones. So that's about it. Just 4, not that many.
Sweet. No, that was like we spent more time looking good than we did winning titles, and wouldn't want it any other way. That was what it's all about. And shout out to Wayne Renas, the Magic Man. God, I love that guy. What's he, like 60 years old, the body of a 19-year-old farm boy?
Yeah, he's getting up there for sure.
Crazy.
We all are.
This is 1/4 of the All the Way Around table, hanging out with you. And what we do on this Wednesday is talk sports, pretty Blue Jays heavy. Spoiler alerts for anybody out there looking to do some DVRing and watching later, or maybe some Jays in 30. We are going to talk about the game a little bit this afternoon. Did you happen to catch anything from the game at all, Coach Comatu?
Well, while I was sitting here on site, I was trying to do some work, but the service was a little bit sketchy. Had I parked here the whole time, I probably would have been good, but I didn't know that.
Spot.
I tried. This is a good spot, so I didn't know that. I tried 4 or 5 different spots, and I was having issues connecting all day. I didn't even know that there's an afternoon game.
Yeah.
I did check in with it and watch a few plays, but not much. I saw that who did they bring in? Was it Fluharty they brought in? Maybe I saw it. I barely saw it. So go ahead. I saw that it was a positive result. That's
very positive. So it's an 8-1 victory for your Toronto Blue Jays today over the Boston Red Sox, and a very good bounce back game after the ugly one yesterday, losing 5-0. That we'll wait till at least Mr. Baseball gets here to get into that a little bit, as Trey Savage is fully back. So pumped for all of that. Today we were looking at a interesting, I guess, pitching lineup, if you will, for the Jays. Lauer finally had himself a nice little start. Couldn't go 5, went 4 1/3, 5 hits, 1 earned. And then Fisher came in, 1 hit and 1 2/3, is pretty good. Followed by Tommy Nance. Tommy Nance put up 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit. Mantiply came in to end the 7th, and then he started the 8th and couldn't get out of it. Allowed 2 base hits, which eventually led to a full bases none out situation with the Jays up 7-1. And then they brought in this kid. And this one I want to talk about. Sean Miles, I think his name is. Miles is his last name. Never heard of him. He's pitched in a bunch of games already. I don't know how I've missed him. But this dude's throwing 99 on the gun. He's got 99 on the heater. And then he's got like a sinker that hits like 97. And then he's got an off speed that sits around 84. And he was just tearing guys apart. Like 2 innings pitched, no hits, 3 strikeouts to close the game out. Didn't have to bring in Rogers. You didn't have to bring in Hoffman. You didn't have to bring in Varland. A very good day for the bullpen. And then you look at the offense. And it's starting to look like as guys begin to come back, they are setting up for a very nice landing spot. As George Springer made his return today, he got a couple hits and didn't start, but he pinch hit, went 1 for 2 with a ribby. As well, Big Earn. Apparently Big Earn went ding-ding, which is always nice. Brendan Valenzuela went ding-ding. And I'm starting to think, and speaking of the catching situation, once Alejandro comes back, do you think they're going to have to make a decision with Heineman or Valenzuela? Or Heineman's the wily veteran backup that you always want. He's just not a star when he starts. Because Valenzuela's starting to turn it around a little bit here, at least at the plate. He had a couple of really good challenges as well as a catcher, which was nice to see.
Does he have options?
He must, because he's the guy that goes up and down. And I doubt Heineman has any. A professional would have looked into that before, but we as fans, and this being sort of a fan Jays talk show, it's basically answering the question before it began. Heineman, no options, old guy sitting there. He will be the backup. So it'll be kind of sad to see Valenzuela go down as he's starting. He went 2 for 3 with a walk and a dinger. So that's pretty darn good. 3 runs scored. Very nice game. Vladdy, classic Vladdy, stays hot. 3 for 3. Another walk, 2 runs scored there. Okamoto, another hit, which was nice. But he's still, man, once he gets that level, what's the deal with popping up? When you're popping up, you're getting a little too under it? That's how it works? Because every time I watch this Godzilla, man, he's always going way up. And Schulman's always saying, oh, that one's way up there, where Rusty hangs out. Yeah.
He's could be dropping his hands a little bit. He could be just dropping his barrel into the ball and just missing the ball. There's actually you should look it up, Gary. But there's could you put your seatbelt on, please, sir? Thank you. There is something that you can actually look at the different points of hitting a baseball and what the difference is between hitting a home run, hitting a pop fly, hitting a line drive, hitting a ground ball, or rolling over one. There's marginal difference. So I think that's why I believe he leads the Jays in home runs this year. Does he not?
I think he's sitting on 5 now. Let me just take a quick.
Yeah, which isn't amazing at all. Like some teams have a lot.
It's pretty good.
More home runs, but it's okay earlier in the year, and then he has 5, but that just goes to show he's putting the ball in the air. So, I mean, when he misses his pop flies, he's hitting home runs, kind of thing. Where Vladdy's approach isn't what I think a lot of people expected him to develop into.
120 velo liners all day.
He thought he'd be like a 35-40 home run guy, and he's not. He's more. He'll just hit absolutely missiles, but they're doubles and singles, and he kind of is a tough out. So I don't know if he's adjusted his game based on the approach that the Jays want to see out of him, which is pretty commendable. And who cares? He's getting paid $500 million, so whatever they want him to do, he might as well just do, right? So
Kaz Okamoto hitting .224, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs, a .686 OPS. So it looks like he's starting to come around. He looked a little bit shaky to start, but now people are going to start talking about his defensive play as the offensive play picks up. Still a big fan of Mr. Okamoto. So the Jays doing their thing as we continue here, hanging out with Coach Kama 2 on the Wednesday edition, the all the way around table edition of your show. Waiting on Mr. Baseball to arrive. He did say he was going to make it in at some point, so we're thinking that's what's going to happen.
You know what's tough is that when we're on the air, Gary, and we're talking to each other, neither of us are checking the chat group to see that he's probably bailed on us.
Don't say that. Do we know what happened to Coach Kama, or Coach 1, not Coach No Kama?
I think he just had to work.
That'll do it. Oh yeah. See, because Mr. Baseball said in the chat, I can't believe you're missing it, Coach One. You had a whole hour planned on Travis Bazana getting promoted. Who's Travis?
I can't wait to hear that. I was looking forward to just being a bystander here because I'm definitely on the highway driving, so I don't want to get.
Well, hey, I commend you for carrying the show because nobody wants to see me just sit here talking to a camera. That's for sure. So it's always nice to have some bounce back there. I do want to get in to yesterday's game because that was not just huge for the Jays, but it shows what can happen when all of these guys do come back from injury. Now, not all of them will come back as incredibly well as Mr. Yasavage did. At the same time, it's good to see when he's back, team wins. And then you get Georgie back, team wins. You know, if you're going to win every game that these guys return on, that's going to be like 20 wins right there, which is pretty exciting. Your thoughts on Trey Yasavage's first start of the year, young man? I'm going to get some more numbers for you here too, so don't you worry.
Yeah, I'm not going to have any numbers. And to be honest, I saw 3 pitches that he made because I've been
all good
busy every single evening.
It's all good, buddy. You know about it.
Yeah, no, it's exciting that he just comes back and he's kind of refound his form like early, and that guys are still going to have trouble getting on him. Like his, despite having scouting reports, despite the other team knowing that who they're going to see, he's still going to be the dude. You know, there was a period of time where I thought maybe he'd be a reliever or a guy that just get locked down 3 innings for you. I didn't know his stuff was going to translate to being a starter, but here we are, which is amazing. Here's the fun fact, though. For the guys that are worried about the Jays start, and I was one of them.
Me too.
And if you don't constantly check stats, you don't realize that they have the exact same record that they did at this point last year. They're 13-16, and they were 13-16 this time last year as well.
Dude, we've talked about that numerous times whenever we get really down on this start. Hey, 6 weeks. It took them 6 weeks to get it going last year, and right down to the win-loss total. That stands true, which is good to know. So we should expect a full turnaround here then, is what you're saying.
Well, as guys get healthy, so they weathered the storm. They've had some rough starts. They had tons of depth for pitching, but everybody was hurt, and they've kind of battled through it. So if this is going to be ongoing all year, then yeah, it might not be the year. They start getting healthy and start getting the guys back, and then go on a roll like you do right now. Did you lose me?
A little bit. You're okay though. You're still going. This is good. We must be in that dead spot. So getting back to Yasavage, the dude did not look like he missed any time. 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, none earned, no walks, and my favorite part of the whole thing, upset when he got pulled. Because coach came out, he said, you gave us a quality start, you did great, we don't want to put you in a situation where it could ruin a really good day for you. So even as he was getting pulled, you'd be like, come on, coach, really? Like, I got more in the tank. He's like, no, you're the racehorse. We got to make sure you're in tune with what's going on. But that delivery, man, is so fun to watch. When you see him all the way up here with that release point, it's like, this is just so different. And you know I'm a huge fan of gimmicks in sports. Anything different that stands out, I'm all about it. And that delivery, not only is it deceptive, but it looks very easy flowing, which is, as we all know, very important if you want to maintain a body that can hold up for a full season. The injuries usually come when you're maxing out velo, and it doesn't look like he's maxing out anything. He's just hitting his spots, going out there, and letting that release point do all the work. Now, what we're all really excited to see is having Trey Yasavage go 7 innings and then have Mr. Rogers come in and say, welcome to my neighborhood, bitches, and just pound the zone like he always does. Apparently, he's allowed 1 run this year. He has a 0.60 ERA. Taylor Rogers, the submariner, the guy who has a twin named Tyler that we always get mixed up, but not for long because this guy's turning into the best bullpen guy in the majors. It's very exciting. And he's, what do they call it, scraping the knuckles with the submarine throw. So he's coming down from the very bottom where you got your Savage coming down from the very, very top. and this has been the big thing since they signed Rogers, is that if you're a batter and you spend 7 innings trying to hit this, and then the next inning you're hitting this, good luck. And with the way Rogers is already throwing, this is starting to feel like to me, and I know this is very premature, but I do want to say this because it's been way too long, to quote that band that sang the song, it's been a while since we've had a Dwayne Ward to Tom Hankey, since we had that really good setup guy that everyone knows is coming in, going to that really good closer that's going in. And unfortunately, we're not talking about Hoffman at all, which is crazy to me because he was the guy last year. But it's starting to feel like when you can get a Rogers in the 8th and a Varland in the 9th, you just got to get to the 7th, man. They'll do the rest. You feel me on that, or am I just crazy?
No, I 100% feel you. I think Hoffman will make a return at some point. I think he just needs some time. But yeah, I don't know who else is it. I don't know if there's Fisher. I don't know if it's Fluharty. I don't know if it's going to surprise and be, of all people, Brandon Little, who's doing really good in the minors right now. I don't know if he's going to get a call back and actually be figure it out at the major league level. That would be awesome.
That's that Smith guy that was in here today throwing the fire, man. He looked really good. He could be another guy to get in there.
Too.
Yeah,
you know me, Gary. I'm a big brothers guy. Like, and I totally, as me and you know, that brothers don't actually always have the same traits. You know what I mean? Or
absolutely
characteristics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very good examples of that.
All different beings. However, there's just something about me that I'd love to see the Jays trade for Rogers' brother, and I even more so. I think there's maybe a hidden gem in Gus Varland.
Hold on, Louis got a brother too?
Louis has a brother named Gus Varland. I believe he was in the Orioles organization. I think he's a free agent right now, and he looks very similar build.
Come on.
I think if the genetics are so close to being the same, like how can you just work with the same thing? You know what I mean, and make it better.
Yeah. No, and then you can do all the tricks of the trade, like twin magic, like Nikki and Brie Bella and all that stuff. I really just like that.
Bringing in the same guy every single game.
That'd be so cool. It's not. But they'll figure it out pretty quick when they see the delivery. Isn't one a lefty and one's a righty as well? I think there's a lot of differences.
That's for the Rogers. I mean,
sorry. Yeah, we're talking about Gus. Mr. Baseball just arrived. I heard him walk in here. This is very exciting. There he is.
The show will get way better now.
Well, hey, I was going to give us some credit. I feel like we put on a very good quality show so far with a lot of good, deep, thoughtful insight. So it's only going to get better when Mr. Baseball arrives. He's got to get his headpiece set, and he's got all this stuff. He's already coming in hot. He said no promises, but that's basically, I promise you, right there. So we'll take that all day. As we continue here, I will take the time to talk about some Bugsies. I keep looking at the middle camera. I'm on the left camera right now. This is your passport to chicken wing heaven. 69 flavors to enjoy that you normally wouldn't try. Okay, very, very, very good. Sweet Pickle Heat's still number 1 on the power rankings. You pick us up at Markham Mall or Lawson Heights location, and then it just keeps getting better. Every Tuesday and Thursday, over half price off in-house on those wings. And once you get all 69 stamped off, you get the shirt. This shirt right here. I did a 69 Bugsies. Look at that. So many flavors for you to enjoy. And then the respect you will receive every room you walk into with this shirt. It will all come along. You can also order on Skip the Dishes or Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's, in the memo, order a plain wing, and then in the memo, put the flavors you want. Boom, they come right to your door, and they are oh so delicious. As we get closer and closer, I'm going to reach out to Brad probably next week because he said about May, which it will be May, as get ready for all those, what do those kids call it, those memes, the memers, with all the, who's the song? It's Gonna Be Me, one of those NSYNCs or Backstreet, whatever it is. It's Gonna Be May. They all do that stuff. Get ready for it because it's only a couple days though, and then it'll go away, which is nice. But yeah, we're going to take a show on the road, take the mobile box on location, and we will do our thing, and it will be very fun. Get a drink. You're going to be thirsty. You're not going to be thirsty?
Oh, no, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I've
Looks like, ladies and gentlemen, final member of the team today. Give it up for Mr. Baseball.
Hey,
woo! Hey, I thought we were going to wear our berries gear today. Oh, I thought it was a berries hat. Dang it. I thought you were tooled up. I thought you were all berries.
No,
okay,
sorry.
I take it back.
I get it.
I tried to do my funny joke. Yeah, I got you, Doc. Absolutely.
I asked Phenom, but...
I got you. You got the hunter over here. Say hi. Well, I guess you can't say hi to him because yours isn't on yet.
No. Hi, Coach Combatoo. I can't hear you.
How you doing?
So if you want to get something off your chest, if you want to say something about me, now would be the time to do it. Because typically you hold back. I'm just kidding.
There you go. There we are.
Coach Chu.
Oh, he's driving today. You wait till you hear about the rig he has set up. So you know how we always bug him about his phone flopping all over the place?
Yeah.
Whenever he's living in his truck.
Does he have like a jib operator in the car with him?
No jib operator, but the next best thing.
Did you hire Damien?
Yeah. Oh, shout out Damien and Jackie, by the way. Love him to death. He has a pair of water shoes with a hole in it. And so he has the stand that he made.
Yeah.
And then he's got it through the pair of water shoes and has the water shoes stuck to the dash. And apparently it works perfectly for this beautiful picture. We're getting the McConaughey view again. And boy, oh boy, he looks like he's in very deep thought.
I can hear you now if you got something to say.
Why you guys wouldn't shut up so I could say anything negative about you. So that's one trick in the trade is if you give someone an opportunity to beat you and then you just keep talking, it's not going to happen. The other thing, I would like to call this the Maxwell Smart setup.
Oh, from Get Smart.
The shoe phone.
Get Smart with the shoe phone, yeah.
Remember his shoe phone?
Would you believe?
That was the catchphrase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Do you even watch Maxwell Smart, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Well, he just quoted it.
Sure, Agent 99.
Loved
There you go. Yeah.
I-
And the Dome of Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Never
that.
worked.
Yeah. Very good.
And Chaos was like the bad guys, the agents of Chaos.
This is it, man.
Don
Now-
Adams, Canadian legend.
Now that I'm hearing it out loud, it sounds a lot like Inspector Gadget. Do you think Inspector Gadget played off of Get Smart?
Didn't he do the voice of
That's
Inspector
what I'm
Gadget? I
thinking.
think so.
Yeah, there's something there. Okay, very cool. Very, very
cool. So you guys were sorry, you had to do half the show without me.
Hey,
I apologize. And
we
no
talked-
Coach One somehow ducking out on us in the week that Travis Bazana finally gets
Here we
called
go.
up to the big leagues.
It's your time, friend. I read your message on the air because we were looking. It's like, maybe he said he's canceled. It's like, no, he said he's very excited to do the Bazana talk.
Yeah.
Tell us all about Travis Bazana.
Former number 1 overall pick. Pride of Australia. There were lots of shots yesterday when he played his first game as a member of the Cleveland Guardians. There's a private suite there at Jacobs Field filled with his family that had come from Australia for their son's debut.
Didgeridoos? Any didgeridoos in the crowd?
I'm sure there were.
Yeah, they had to be. That's amazing.
He didn't get any hits, which is a didgeridoo.
Whoa. Too hot. You're coming in too hot, dude. Too hot.
But he drew 2 walks. One was intentional. They intentionally walked the kid in his first game in the 9th inning to try and set up the double play, and it backfired on them. And
and just real quick to jump in there. Do you think they were scared? It's like, I don't want this kid to have his first game where he's like goes ding ding on it, something like that. Or
I think it was more of a
situational move.
Get the double play in order and get the righty matchup.
Well, that's nice.
I believe.
I don't want anyone to steal any spotlight. That's why I asked, because this is the kid's big day.
It is, yeah.
Now,
he's playing this afternoon too, but I've been doing stuff, so I have no idea what he did today.
Here. I know that it would have been really nice to know with Coach One about how his home country is reacting to this big day.
They must be going crazy. They got Travis Bazana. They got Curtis Mead, who's doing pretty well for the Nationals.
Team Australia. Very cool.
Graham, what's his name? He's not still around, is he? Graham Lloyd? No, he's been gone for 50 years.
That's why he's Mr. Baseball.
Yeah, so I was hoping we'd get a good dose of the Australian baseball today, but no days.
Hopefully I'll have a full week of stuff that we can dissect.
Exactly.
Next Wednesday, so that will be good. Big debut for the number 1 overall pick.
My apologies
Oh,
for being late.
Dude, no, never. My apologies for making you think you had to apologize. You know how this show goes. This is all good. This is what we do. So we recapped the Blue Jays game this afternoon.
I also don't know what happened in that. They were leading. Last I saw, my man Kazuma Okamoto had a big 2-run single off of Brian Bayo, who I don't actually think is a good pitcher, and the Red Sox keep on trying to make us think he's a good pitcher.
I think I'm sort of turning that way too.
Yeah,
because they always run him out like a stud. And what would this be? Probably the second or third year where he just hasn't performed up to expectations.
Just kind of mid.
Yeah. And we love that.
Crochet.
I saw that hit the DL. They're talking about that in the feed today.
It's interesting. Like, what a crazy week. This is like, it's really something when you can say this is one of the most insane weeks in the history of the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah. There's been a lot of history.
They fired Joey Cora, and like essentially the entire coaching staff on the same day that they won 17-1. Clear out your office, Cora.
How many coaches are on a staff? Because I think they said 6 assistants along with him.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Like including Jason Veritek, who's maybe been reassigned within the organization if he wants to be, but
well, he's Mr. Red Sox for sure.
Yeah.
Chad Tracy.
Chad Tracy. Not the Chad Tracy who used to play for the Expos.
Oh, I thought it was the IndyCar. Who was the race car driver named Tracy?
Paul Tracy?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Canadian.
Yeah.
So not him. Yeah. This is their AAA guy. He is the interim head coach. And now, looking back, again, spoilers for everybody. The Jays, 8-1 win today.
Oh, nice.
Lauer got the start. And then the bullpen. Oh, boy. The big victory today for this Blue Jays team was the bullpen because they didn't use Rogers. They didn't use Varland. They didn't use Hoffman.
Oh, that's fantastic.
This Miles kid. Do you know this? I think it's Sean Miles.
I don't.
Have you heard about this guy?
No.
Apparently he's had 8 appearances already. He's hitting 98, 99 on his fastball.
Nice.
His sinker is sitting around 95, 96, and he's got an off-speed thing that goes about 84. And I never heard of this guy, and all of a sudden he shows up, and he closed out the last 2 innings. It was incredible. He came in, did the 8th, did the 9th.
Beautiful.
They win 8-1. So they saved all those arms. It was a great win for them. And, Kaz was looking good.
Ernie got his first home run.
Big Ern, yeah. And I saw a graphic saying that Ernie is, and I thought of you guys the second I saw this because I used to cheer and I used to run this stat out to anyone who would listen about our beloved Bo Bichette. He is, I think, 3rd in the American League in hits right now, Ernie Clement. So he's keeping it going from breaking the record of the playoffs last year, which is great. He's doing what Bo Bichette should be doing. And he's playing defense.
Bo's gotten a little bit better with the Mets.
He was looking pretty sad.
Things have turned around a little bit on some fronts for the Mets. But
that's fair. But
also maybe Carlos Mendoza might be about to get fired because that's just apparently what's happening to all the managers these days.
So fun. And the real world, like real life outside of baseball, it's the same thing, man. No one has any patience anymore. Right? No, patience does not exist.
Well, yeah, it's especially when, you look at the cities that the firings have happened in, Boston, Philadelphia. There's lots of rumors about it coming for the Mets manager, Carlos Mendoza. Those are the intense media scrutiny spotlights. And you can't fire a team.
You got to fire the coach.
Got to fire the manager. So it's tough.
Here's our stat of the day. You know what? There's another thing, boys. We need to sit down and make a list as a team here of all the things we're going to get sponsored for this Wednesday show.
Love it.
Because we have so many different segments.
Can we get Doritos to sponsor my triangle playing?
Yes. All the yes. It's so good.
Very Doritos.
Brought to you by Doritos. Coach Mays with the stat of the day.
What you got?
He brought it in. At this point last year, the Blue Jays were 13-16. Turned out pretty good last year. At this point last year, we were all saying, they suck, they're done, fire everybody, I can't believe this is going. No, exact same start. That's going to make you feel good,
I will
right?
add to that, though, Gary, the Yankees were not 20-10.
Yeah, well, we don't care about the Yankees, do we?
No, I do. I have a question for Mr. Baseball because he's a little bit of a historian, a little bit of a...
He's our historian.
I would call him Mr. Baseball. Do you know the 2 types of traditional velocity radars that have been used in the major leagues? There was the Jugs machine, and do you know the other one? Because I can't remember it in the moment.
How does he even have...
there's like the pitch track?
No, pitch track is new. No,
are you talking about the actual guns? Like the types, the brands?
Radar guns.
Yeah, Jugs was the only one I could have come up with.
Yeah, so Jugs measured it kind of 2 feet away from the pitcher's hand. Then there's a different one that would measure it about halfway to the plate. And now pitch track, allegedly, and this is going back to someone that's had a troubled past and kind of left the sports media world with a mistake he made in life, but he's still being active. Mr. Gregory Zahn. He came on the he just posted something on the Instagrams or the Facebooks or the Doodahs, whatever they are, and he was talking about he can tell that pitchers really aren't throwing that much faster than when he played the game because he feels that pitch track measures it immediately out of the hand. So when we're talking about 99, he feels the Jugs machine would measure that probably 96. And the old one was, it's just like we're not using the same measurement system. And so all these inflated numbers and everyone chasing Velo, they're not being as successful as we make it seem. Now, more and more guys are throwing 103 and 102, and that's absolutely insane. But I don't know if this guy throwing 99 is as impressive. I think stats speak for themselves, and success speaks for itself. So you still have to be a good pitcher. You can't just be throwing gas and be successful. You can still throw 94 or 96, which might be a reality, a 92 or even 90, and be successful. That's just a little fun stat for you boys as well.
So the end of your statement there, I agree with that. You don't have to have the high velocity. You don't have to do it.
Trey Savage showed that yesterday.
Yeah. As for the first part of that, and this has been a raging debate. Like, I've heard about this from several sources. As far as I can tell from smart baseball people who know way more about science and physics and how these things are calculated, that's completely not true. The way that fastball velocity has essentially not changed, and guys are throwing significantly harder on average than they did. And the guys like, I can't even remember, some scrub pitcher was saying, yeah, no, if you put me in there in the modern day, I was touching 99. You weren't. This is apparently entirely a myth. Fastball velocity is being measured. Essentially, it's different technology, but it's not having an impact on the numbers. Guys are throwing significantly harder these days.
And now that does all check out with the goofiness of baseball, the things we love so much, as in you think back to Nolan Ryan, how everyone said he was throwing 105. Like, they just couldn't read it back in the day. You know, like the legends that come through velo and pitchers and all that stuff. And especially when we live in a world now where having a high 90s velo can get you a couple mil more than you would get traditionally.
Absolutely.
There's no more of those Greg Maddoxes out there.
If you're going out in those days when you're expected to throw 120 pitches in a game and you're blowing it out as fast as you possibly can, you blow out your arm, your career's done. You
no Tommy John,
you take a year off. You're still getting your salary. You can still come back, so there's no reason to dial it back.
Just like Rookie of the Year, man. You know, that set the tone real quick. You
It's
break
a
it the right way,
essentially.
Boom!
Yeah.
Crack it. I would love Rookie of the Year. All the way around table, hanging out with Mr. Baseball. We got Coach Kamatu in the white truck that he lives in. No Coach One in Australia, unfortunately, as he was going to be our correspondent for the first overall pick, Mr. Pizzana, with the Cleveland Guardians. And we will get caught up with that next week with him. I do want to say, down on the banners below, you will see Next Level Painting. Our buddy Carly and her team over there doing great, great things. They hooked us up in this beautiful studio with the roof. You say roof or rough?
Rough.
Rough.
No, I say roof.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know
rough,
why I said rough there.
Despite my American heritage.
That's why I asked.
Roof.
Dual citizenship. I felt like maybe
Thank
do that
you for being sensitive to my heritage.
Always. As well as the walls and the booths. They do everything. They can do our green screen for us. They can help you as well. Hit up the QR code on the paint can and head to the website where you can get a discovery phone call, and they'll talk you through whatever it is you're looking to do. They'll give you an estimate. And this is why I love them so much, good businesses doing good things. If they are not the right business for you, for what you're looking for, they will recommend one that is, which shows you they're not just out there to do the money. And we are all about that. So hit up our friends over at Next Level Painting as we continue here. Talking sports. Trey Savage, my friend.
Trey Savage is back.
Oh, mama.
Looks good.
I was telling Coach Comet, too, not only did he go, 5 1/3, he wanted to go more. He did he wasn't actually upset, but he's like, come on, Coach, you can't be taking me out now. I'm just heating up.
No, it was a good decision.
3 Ks, no walks.
He wasn't like dominant.
It was just
but
right.
the results were great.
That's it.
He wasn't like lights out.
And I feel like for your first start coming in like that, when I'm not just saying expectations from, the team, but expectations from a country. Mm-hmm. After seeing what you did, that dude did something that's never been done before last year.
Yeah.
Like, that's insanity. Low Class A all the way up to starting the World Series?
Like every level.
It's insanity.
My brother, who lives in Vancouver and goes to tons of Vancouver Canadians games, that's their A-ball level team. He saw him pitch like 4 times there, and then I think he was supposed to see him again, and then all of a sudden, no, he was on his way to AA.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And all the way up. And I was telling Coach Kamatu earlier, all I want to see is Trey Savage going 7, leading to Rogers doing the 8th. This one down to this one.
Yeah.
Those release points messing everyone up, and then bringing Varland for the 9th. Like, I truly believe this is as close as we've been to Dwayne Ward, Tom Hankey setup closer type situation. And I know it's not even like there yet, but
Yeah.
like the way from what I've seen with Rogers, like he's got like 0.60 ERA
He's
right
been
now.
great.
And Varland being Varland, like,
look good.
like
And
that back end looks really good.
the good news, Jeff Hoffman, as we were talking about getting into those lower leverage situations, he's looked pretty good in those so far.
Exactly, which we all expected.
I don't know. I mean, I think right now, if you're the Jays, what you're probably hoping is that Varland just keeps this job because that's what it's looking like so far. Again, very early in terms of how many games he's pitched, but so far you got to love the results.
What's that called?
It's just got a really dead spot.
What's going on?
Nothing. I just hit a dead spot. I just was. I couldn't hear you guys or anything.
Oh, okay.
So I decided.
Was that a good or a bad thing?
The live show that we're doing just to talk to my cohort here, but that's probably a mistake. So continue on. I don't know what I missed.
We're talking about the Jays pen.
We're talking about the bullpen. What I was telling you about earlier about how I don't think I've been excited for the back end of the Jays bullpen in a long time. And it's very cool to see how it's sort of shaping up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, your shoe phone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
There
We're back.
And that shirt he's wearing, that's our rec hockey team's original design from our very first jerseys. Yeah.
What's the logo?
The Neon Flamingos.
Again,
So-
I don't want to question his framing. I would
no,
never
of course.
do that.
Well, he's got it all locked in.
Yeah,
He should be able to. There it is.
It's quite the setup.
It's a skeleton
Okay.
with a hat on. And
Please don't crash.
he's
Please,
he's
for the
there
love
it
of
is.
God.
There's the skeleton. Yes, be safe.
Beautiful.
So that's the skeleton.
Neon flamingos?
And it's the skeleton of Brett Hall. And it's dropping a knee while taking a clapper, dropping a knee on a flamingo's neck. So it's a knee on a flamingo.
Wow.
But the colors are also neon.
Dark.
So it's great. Well, the flamingo's fine. He's got little X's on his eyes, but he's good.
I think that means he isn't good.
We love flamingo. No.
I'm
he's
no
just having a sleep.
veterinarian.
Just having a
I'm
little
no
sleep.
biologist. I'm no avian expert. But he's got the X's in the eyes. I know something about cartoons.
Mr. Baseball, you need to understand something. Sometimes there's just phrases that are used. You know the old school phrase of "squish the bug" when you're a hitter. You got to squish the bud or
The foot,
put
foot.
the cigarette out. That's what,
Okay.
You're trying to get someone to get their hips into the ball and twist their back foot, which is a little bit false to how you should approach hitting. But that's an old thing, squish the bug. So we try to invent one called Neon Flamingo, which is drop to a knee when you're setting up for a one-timer to follow through and finish your shot.
Because you don't want to step in the bucket, right?
So you actually score a goal, which none of us would. Which none of us would ever do.
It was very hard to, but Brett Hall made it legendary. Like that was his move.
Sure.
Get him in the slot. He drops that knee and
NHL '94. I
This guy
remember.
gets it.
I played a lot of that.
We got a website.
Yeah,
Me
we
too.
do.
Man, I freaking love sports games. Sorry, I got really excited there. Check it out. Royal Andrews made it. Super gentlemanly and British. I love how you're just ready to go with that thing.
I'm
Hey,
poised.
pausing that. Hey, hold on.
Yeah. Here we go. Switching it around. Switch it around. You got this.
Can you stop talking for 1 second? I apologize. Before we get the triangle out, I think you guys should try and go for a sponsorship with the Riva chips. Keep it Canadian. I know you're American, Mr. Baseball, but Doritos probably won't back us, but maybe a Rivas would for the triangle if that you're going to pick a nacho chip of choice. Also, while we're talking about NHL 94, if we fast track to the 2000s when I played PlayStation NHL, I think it was 9,
Oh, yes.
NHL 08. There was a gentleman by the name of Matt Davidson that would, when they introduced the AHL, I would always get the local boys and anyone that was in the game. I try and add them to my roster. Matt
We all did
Davidson was
that.
always one guy. He unfortunately passed away recently. I'm not sure of what, I don't know, but he, a Flamingo in his own right, actually a guy that kept the books for the Flamingos in year 2. Andy Davidson, his brother, just want to give my condolences to him. Just all coincidence that I'm wearing the Neon Flamingo jersey, but it all is related, and I feel pretty bad that we lost a great hockey player and a really good local legend for just one of the guys that went the distance with hockey. There's quite a few out there, but he was a good player. So
Did you say
Very
he
well
coached
said.
you actually, Gary?
So his brother, Matt's
his
brother,
brother did,
Andy,
okay.
coached me, and one of the coolest dudes. And then he actually played some Flamingos games with us as well. And
wow.
like I'm just a huge fan of Andy. Great coach of the Bobcat system. And Ryan said it perfectly, man. Condolences to the family.
Absolutely.
Great people
Very
there.
sad
And Andy, we're thinking of you. And All that stuff, yeah. And you're right, Coach. Like that was one of the coolest things ever was seeing like when Endo got in the game, like Colby and all like our buddies that were from here got into those NHL games. We'd have full teams.
That's cool.
And the problem was all of them would have pretty bad ratings, so you'd have to go and juice the ratings a little bit to make sure they were doing it. But seeing your friends in video games, it was such a crazy thing.
That's wild.
Growing up, so very well said, Coach Comment too. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Twitch stream this Friday. Phantom, that's great Twitch. I don't know what we're going to be doing yet. Phantom and I are supposed to decide. I have to talk to Barber because we won't have a Brando. He's giving me one of these. I guess it's one of these because he's a hand. So he's like, I don't know what we're going to do. But we will not be doing Densu Satsuken 3 or Secrets of Mana 2 or Trials of Mana. It looks like maybe we'll get a Barber special going. Either way, we will be enjoying another delicious, amazing gift from our friends over at Burns Pizza. Look at that logo bounce. Beautifully done. You got 2 days left, today and tomorrow, to get that deal. That 15-inch Vern's Original Thick for just $37, celebrating the anniversary, going to their 37th year of operating, and it's a heck of a deal. Also, do not forget the stuffed cheesy bread for just $8.95. This Friday night, I'm picking up stuffed cheesy bread, no matter what. They always give us different items to show off that they're trying to promote, and we do it on the stream, and it's always delicious, always fantastic. So be sure to hit up our friends over at Vern's Pizza, as we will be enjoying some more Vern's this Friday night. Should be an earlier one, as there is no CCO, as our Commander Cookout boys, the Canada's #1 Magic the Gathering podcast, are in MagicCon Vegas.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
they rent a CCO.
I mean,
they
cool
rent
being a relative term.
they rent. Well, they'll be the first ones to say it. It's quite a part of the community.
Who am I to talk?
CC, yeah,
Guy named Mr. Baseball. Come on, Hyatt.
They get a whole house that they rent out. They get a bunch of the Patreons, like members of the CCO Nation. And then they play Magic all weekend, and they just go out and they eat food and they drink and they hang out and have a lot of fun. So shout out to the boys.
That sounds like if you're somebody who's like into something. Like last year, I did my trip to spring training with my fantasy baseball
so cool.
guys.
Yes.
Like just a whole week of being immersed with those people.
Love. Yeah.
So amazing.
Very
Good
cool.
for them.
So they're going to be crushing. They're always out there, and looking forward to hearing all the stories because they always have stories. Like last year, I believe there was a story about Brando has had enough at the convention center, and he was just sitting on the outside. And he had a beer that was going to save him, so he's drinking the beer in a place where you're not supposed to drink the beer, and just defeated because it's like day 3 of a bender. And a security guard comes over, he's like, hey, man, you look like you could use a friend. And they sat down and had a beer with him. It's like Vegas, man, the magic of the Magic.
I was hoping it was going to be a showgirl.
Probably that too. You know, these guys, I would never put anything past them. They do it all. So this Friday night, we'll be doing early around 5:30 on the Twitch stream, having all the fun there. All right, it is time to sing as we get ever closer to the end of this Wednesday edition, not the Monday edition, like I said off the top. I came in here thinking I was Monday. For some reason, yeah.
Hey, was it your birthday on Monday?
It was yesterday, Tuesday.
Happy belated birthday, Gary.
Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate it. It was a lovely time, and all I wanted was a Savage victory, and that's what we got. So it was a very good birthday. I also ate half a cake last night for supper.
Good for you.
Which was pretty cool. So
I'm going to Vern's for my supper tonight. So good. I literally am. This is not just...
How much longer are you bacheloring it up before your beautiful
I got another week to go. Another week.
You're going to get there.
Gonna make it.
Yeah, get this. Coach Comment too, before we sing this song, can we say what your wife's doing out there? It's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen to this.
My lovely wife, Joy, has been in Portugal and Spain for the last 2 weeks. She's been walking the Camino Trail, which people might know. It has like religious roots, but it's for my wife. It's more of a spiritual voyage. So she's walked from Porto, Portugal, and tomorrow she will arrive at her final destination on this trek, which is Santiago in Spain. About 200 kilometers or so over the course of the last. What'll end up being about 2.5 weeks. Then she's off to Madrid for a couple of days, and then coming back home to save me, and somebody else will finally walk the damn dog.
Put life back together for you.
No, I'm just kidding. It's actually gone really well, and the dog's been good, and I'm very happy that Joy got to experience that.
That's very cool, and I'm also very happy because you were showing me some pictures. It's crazy. That's wild what she's doing.
Yeah.
So very cool. All right, we're gonna hide you again.
Do it.
We're gonna bring it in.
Triangle be seen.
Perfect.
Arriba.
And yeah, the Ariba chips, by the way, that's the local ones, right? That are super tasty.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
that's a good call, Coach. Too.
I believe I have a connection with those chips as well.
As always, you're the voice of wisdom. I come in with, he's out of here.
He's had enough. He's getting
Screw
ready.
you guys.
A true
I'm
coach.
going
He's
home.
getting ready to coach.
Oh, is he? Okay.
You betcha. All right, here we go. If you have a business, maybe you have a fundraiser coming up. If you're looking to just do good, just looking to help people, you got, a festival, something that's doing a lot of good but could use more oomph. We are here to help you. If you're sick of the big corporations demanding everything from you and giving you nothing for a lot of money, we are here for you. As we ask, what do you got and what are you looking to do in a world where everyone says, this is what's happening, take it. Not anymore. If that pisses you off as much as it pisses us off, please reach out to us, okay? We are here to help. It's the only time in your life that you truly have a deal too good to be true, as long as you're a good person. There it is. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Isn't that awesome? Let's get the knee. Can you get the knee? The knee drop's the best part. Except that poor flamingo. There you go. Look at the flamingo.
Oh,
there it is, Brett Hall. What a great picture. All right. If you think we can help you, if you can get behind the idea of just being nice to people, putting others or treating others how you want to be treated, that's all you got to do, man. It's so simple, but so hard to apply. Please reach out to us. It's very simple to do. Just send an email to... Oh, Marge is even ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Contact at dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Man, look at the ring on that and the range. Dude.
Doppler action.
I'm telling you, I think you're going to have that Treya Savage road to the majors with that triangle.
Thanks,
going
brother.
through all the systems. He-Man drop. You in the new He-Man? You see the new He-Man? You going to go see the He-Man?
Oh, maybe.
It doesn't feel like the He-Man of old, does it? I feel like all of us
we
old
won't
guys who
know.
grew up with it. Yeah, it's not really meant
We
for
won't
us.
know until we know. You know what I mean? One of the best. You remember the He-Man movie that came out? Grayskull.
Dolph
or
Lundgren,
whatever
yeah.
that came out. The best opening of a movie of all time. Super dark and lovely and like.
Yeah.
And then I think the show was pretty lame after that. But
Well, Skeletor was really scary in that one. I remember that. And they had like the time travel stuff with the music key. I watched that one a lot. Dolph Lundgren was He-Man. That's a He-Man. You know what I'm saying?
that's a good.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
who's to say this new guy isn't a He-Man?
We're not.
You know what I mean?
You're right. You're absolutely right. And is there Orko? Because there wasn't an Orko in the old one either. And that sort of bugs me. Did I sound Orko-y there? I guess you got the feed, hey? Was I Orko-y?
That's you're 100% Orko. You are Orko. That's the Orko key or whatever you want to call it. The Orko voice when you're singing.
Okay.
It's not T-Pain. It's Orko.
Yeah, I figured that. Do you remember Orko from
That's
He-Man?
okay.
No.
He's the floating
It's
guy.
okay. And it's
Sure. You have a high
Orko.
note? This guy.
Not a
He-Man
big
for this
He-Man.
guy. That's fair.
I'd like to know what a conversation between that guy from the Raccoons and Oracle would sound like. And it would go a little something like this.
Let's go.
Hold on. Okay,
Let's
hold on.
Sorry.
No, that's perfect setup.
I totally put you on the spot there.
Hey, He-Man, where are we gonna go? What are we doing?
We need to go He-Man.
That was exactly what I wanted. You guys delivered.
See,
in
this
spades.
is director. He's a director. He's got direct
Visionary.
experience. He knows what's up.
I'm an
And the
auteur.
talent. We nailed
A
that. you guys.
film by Mr. Baseball.
Beautiful. Boys, we got another one in the books. Phantom, let's go ahead and wake Frankie up. And we will make our way out for the day. Where is ball at today, Coach Comatoo?
We're at the MRC, but just some indoor ball. Jacoby's was playing at Bob Bessel Field tonight for the first game of the year, but that, of course, got canceled because the outfield is obviously too wet because it's never-ending winter in Saskatchewan. So we got word that game was canceled, but we have an indoor practice for Louis. We'll do I might do some BP throwing. I'm not sure if I'll use the pitching machine or if I'll just dial it up. Treya Savage.
Don't forget that
Yeah.
L screen.
Do the L screen right, too. Make sure you do it properly. No more comebackers to the dome.
Yeah, I mean, I got my
Matt
heart.
Carpenter, who
square,
released
and I
this
look
video,
pretty
for his
cool.
viral video,
I think so.
he was pitching some BP to his kids or something and
Got
got
one.
just smoked.
Yeah.
Former St. Louis Cardinal. He deserved it.
Those
Cardinals
things are dangerous. Smoking like a true Cubs fan.
Yeah.
Well, Coach Comatoo, I got to tell you, best dad in the business, best coach in the business. The fact you can continue to give us time while you're doing all these things, it's not lost on
Fantastic.
us, and we greatly appreciate it, buddy. You carried today like you
Yeah.
always do, and we really appreciate you so much. So thank you for that. And I know you're like me, we don't like taking any credit, and we don't like spotlight on us, but, if I have to deal with it, you have to too. So we love you, and you did great. Thank you for saving it. And that outfit, man. The outfit was a star. I mean, another
Beautiful.
First star of the show. That shirt.
Do a skate around. Hand out that stick.
That's very good. Mr. Baseball.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on with you? How are your Cubbies?
Cubbies are good. I don't actually know what happened to them this afternoon. They
spoilers?
wrapped up a set with the Padres out on the West Coast, and after a 10-game winning streak, they dropped 2 in a row to the Dodgers, and then lost the first game to the Padres. Then smooked. Sure. Smooked the Padres last night, and then they'll hopefully. It's Frankie Sweet Music Viola. Oh, that's I had that card. It was like 1990. I can't remember what the brand is, but it was like they got the players with the more formal wear.
Yeah, the black and white.
Yeah, that's
Is that a good poll?
Card of all time.
It's a good one.
When are we going to get your card trading show? The Rip and Tears.
My kids are asking every day that we don't have something. They're asking to come to your house. It was midnight on Saturday. They need to go to bed, and they're like, "Can we go to Gary's to open this pack?"
Yes.
It's sitting there, but it's funny.
But first, you're calling
Mr.
Baseball.
That box of cards that we bought, the hockey cards we bought, it's now gone up by about $25 in price. So I was like, we're never opening it. We'll just leave it. And it's an
because that's what kids love.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I know one guy
buy this fun thing and not take it out of its packaging.
Network Ryan, again from the CCO crew. He has, I think, 12 booster packs from the. He's a big Lord of the Rings guy.
Oh, sure.
And he has not opened any of them. And I said, why won't you open it? He's like, because they're worth more right now. It's like, but they could be worth even more if you have the stuff inside. He's like, I know, but I don't want to open it. So he's sitting on these unopened packs. So maybe one day it'll happen.
Have you ever seen like the actual, like there's cards that are rip cards? Like, I think they're Allen and Ginter.
He's showing you a final.
I don't want to see it.
Don't show him. Don't show him. Take it away.
I'm turning off my volume. Covering the screen. Luckily, it was out of focus. I couldn't see. Allen and Ginter cards, you can get a card, but it's a rip card, and inside the card is another card, which could be like an autograph or like
a piece of a jersey or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know. The only way to find out is to destroy the outer card.
That's crazy. See, that's like layers.
Usually
that's layers.
Usually you're losing money. If
you're still holding on. That must mean it's time to go. We'll be back tomorrow. A whole bunch of guests. It's going to be fantastic, including Primetime from CTV, the great Matt Young. Until then, have an incredible rest of your day. Keep doing all those good things. We love you so dang much. Have a great night.
Bye, everybody.
Woo!